Testing one, two, three. Testing, testing. Mic check. Three, two, one. Live streaming live here on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, I'll be sharing the Facebook. Of course, again, sharing the Facebook as usual on YouTube at a later date and on Rumble, just to spread my presence, to spread my awareness, and make a name for myself as usual. Oh my gosh, it's almost 4 p.m. and I'll have to head out to the pool and do my pool job as a seasonal pool attendant here at this community neighborhood. So let me say this again. General Sunbeam live streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Formal introduction and supremacy creator statement. Viewer discretion is advised. This live stream may include mature discussions, serious commentary, public issues, creative criticism, social media discussion, career frustration, convention topics, safety reminders, and other subjects intended for mature audiences. This content is created for commentary, creative expression, public discussion, personal opinion, media production, and storytelling promotion. And yeah, I have the music playing in the background if you can hear the music. Okay. And yes, I'm also playing Rumble on my Rumble channel, promoting my Rumble channel, General Sunbeam, Wattpad, General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 007. Instagram, General Sunbeam, Rumble, General Sunbeam, YouTube, General Sunbeam, and of course, as you can all see on Facebook and YouTube, for those whatever you're watching, promoting my Wattpad. I still am stuck at 10 followers as of June 17, and even I have said something here on December 20, 2025 at 3:07 p.m. I have not reached or break through seriously 100 plus followers. I'm still stuck at 10 followers. I don't know what the heck is going on here. I don't know why I'm not getting the love and all the repost and share. I mean, I'm glad to have over 1K readers or views here on my Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains. But okay, I keep on derailing. I'm trying to get all this out of my head and get this live stream out of the way before I head to my pool attendant job here in this community neighborhood. All right, so viewer discretion is advised. This live stream may include mature discussion, serious commentary, public issues, creative criticism, social media discussion, career frustration, convention topics, safety reminders, and other subjects intended for mature audiences. This content is created for commentary, creative expression, public discussion, open door policy discussion, speaking our minds, exercising freedom of speech, First Amendment rights, and the liberty of uncensorship, since I have a mouth and anyone has a right to say something or has a right to speak out. I mean, that's the liberty of uncensorship in general and the First Amendment in general. So again, public discussion, open door discussions, personal opinion, media production, and storytelling promotion. I speak under the spirit of free expression, including the principles protected by the First Amendment of the United States Constitution here in the United States of America. At the same time, I understand that free speech comes with responsibility. I am not here to harass, threaten, defame, dox, swat, or incite harm against anyone. Just to be fair, I am here to speak from my perspective, again, my perspective, and from my understanding, share my creative work, discuss public topics, and express my goals honestly and transparently to the best of my abilities. Again, based on my understanding and what I know based on what is out there on the public internet space. Viewers are encouraged to think critically, verify information, and engage respectfully. And I like to say this, I treat others the way I want to be treated. I'm not a hater, I'm not a troll, I don't harass, I don't do all that. I don't believe in cyberbullying or physical bullying and all that. I'm hoping that we are all families here and that we can respect one another and treat people the way you want to be treated. There are consequences, whether the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I want to throw it out there. So once again, viewers, viewer discretion is advised, and you have been warned. Good day to everyone watching or care to watch on YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Wattpad, DeviantArt, and across social media. Welcome to General Sunbeam live streaming. I'm currently live streaming on Facebook and YouTube, but I will be sharing the Facebook copy of the stream on YouTube at a later date and on Rumble. I don't know if I can get that on Twitch, but any social media like YouTube or Rumble, I am trying to go big while trying to make a name for myself as a public figure. I consider myself as a mid-profile. I'm sure people have documented me on Wikipedia, on people.com, on press and articles. I would be somewhat surprised if I am becoming viral and becoming someone in the public figure space in the history of pop culture or whatever. I mean, I'm out there. I've been out in public most of my life. You have seen me somewhere. You have recognized me somewhere. That is me, Sunbeam Tai 10, General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 007, or Sunbeam. I got the name Sunbeam from Zatch Bell, the classic anime in the early 2000s, on season 2 of Zatch Bell, when the carpenter named Calf Sunbeam and the Pony Gone, I finally found the owner with the orange spell book. That's how I got the name Sunbeam in my middle school years, around early 2000. When Zatch Bell came out on Toonami, that's around that time, early 2000s. So for those that heard of Zatch Bell or seen Zatch Bell, well, that's how I got my name. Got the name Sunbeam. It became an MMORPG in-game name to a content creator's name to an internet name. You know, that's my in-game name. Now it becomes a character all in one as my own personal identity and my brand. Okay, so I am General Sunbeam, also known as Sunbeam007 on Wattpad. Some of you may have seen me around online, on social media, in live streams, in public spaces, or around Texas. I have lived most of my life in Texas. I used to be single for almost a decade, and I got married in early 2023 or late 2023, near the end of that year. I've been married for 2 years, eventually going to 3 years, and we have our ups and downs. Me and my wife have our personal ups and downs in marriages, affairs, and all that. But I'm not gonna get into details. I know that my wife tries to share all this that should have been between us personally with her surrounding friends and maybe on publicly on Facebook. I don't know. Facebook, Instagram, Discord, to our large selection of friends, and I will assume the secret, the cat is out of the bag. I know what the heck is going on, and I would assume I know that it is out there, and I don't like people being a homewrecker trying to destroy our marriage. I mean, the fact is, my wife doesn't know how to drive, and she is not very sufficient and proficient in understanding how to get around point A to point B in Texas, in Central Texas. And I am, as a husband, despite our ups and downs, whether we have disagreements, disputes, and all that, I am, I am martially responsible. As a martial status, in any affairs, I'm responsible to take care of my wife to bring her home safely, and I will know if any criminal behavior or any suspicious activity is or is upon me or whatever. Like I will be made aware of, and I will know what's going on. Just remember that there always will be families, close colleagues, and close friends that do care and will look after and will sound the alarm, whistleblower, and notify police or a welfare check. And I'm well aware of that. I'm saying this in general that that criminal activities, there's no place and no space for criminal behaviors, and there will be consequences and there will be law enforcement involved. And I don't want nobody to cross with me. Nobody should be crossing that line there. So make sure you pay attention. Look at yourself in the mirror, and understand right from wrong, and do the right thing. I don't believe in violence, harm, or any disruption of peace. I'm here to keep the community safe, keep the people safe, spread awareness, and again, do the right thing, understanding right from wrong. I don't understand why criminals exist or crime behaviors or intentional crime exists. I don't understand what you're trying to gain out of it. What's the point of all that? I know it is a wrong way to send a message. That's not the way to send a message or to communicate your disagreements. Violence is not the answer. Criminal behavior is not the answer. And I'm just going to express that out there. Again, I'm aware of what's going on in my space between me and my wife and our families and close friends. I'm aware that my wife continues to talk to her friends on Discord, posting on Facebook and Instagram, her playing games, Genshin Impact, Hoyoverse, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Marvel Rivals, Nexon, like Mabinogi on Nexon, and I forgot the other game that's also on Nexon. Oh, I forgot what's it called, but I'll figure it out. But yeah, my wife is a gamer. She plays games. She talks to her friend almost 7 days a week. Stays up to 4 or 5 a.m. And we're almost on occasion miss work. We're trying to be productive and keep up with our bills and to be on top of our bills and to keep this house, keep the roof, and pay our lot rent. Again, it's 4 p.m. Soon I'm gonna have to head out to do the pool as a seasonal part-time pool attendant or pool monitor at the community neighborhood. As always, exercise general safety and be aware of your surroundings. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and again, put health and safety above all else. Health and safety should come first. Otherwise, you won't be able to play games and you won't be able to see your families or live another day. I've seen a lot of bad breaking news and a lot of lives are lost, a lot of natural disasters. Some of it can be prevented here. We are people to get along and to shake hands, fist bump. We're families. We're neighborhood. We're neighbors. We're just people. That's a fact. And I don't know what's going on here. I'm just checking my Facebook Messenger. Oh, just got a message. Oh, just got another Facebook Messenger, and okay, another Facebook Messenger from my wife on Facebook Messenger on the chat, instant chat rooms. Ugh. All right, so I'm aware of convention like ColossalCon Texas and KoawaCon coming up next month. Next month will be KoawaCon, the beach episode in Henry B. Gonzalez, a public convention. You can search it up yourself. KoawaCon beach episode at San Antonio, Texas, at the Henry B. Gonzalez. My wife will be going there with her surrounding friends like Morris Mackay, Echo Eagle, and her close friends of circles, even, and I'm aware of that. So there has been communication, and I would have guests coming over on those months, next month and August, and then ColossalCon late August, which also Wind Bloom Festival falls on the same month. But I already communicated what's going on with Wind Bloom Festival with Phantom Event, Lion and Crown. But again, I'm derailing so bad. All right. So again, I speak under the spirit of free expression, First Amendment rights of the United States Constitution, as well as open door policy, open door discussion, liberty of uncensorship to speak freely, to express freely without being censored. At the same time, understand that free speech comes with responsibility. I am not here to harass, threaten, defame, dox, swat, or incite harm against anyone. I don't believe in all that. I'm a total pacifist. I'm here to speak from my perspective, share my creative work, and discuss public topics based on my own understanding and what is out there on the public internet and express my goals honestly and transparently. Viewers are encouraged to think critically, verify information, and engage respectfully. So, good day to everyone watching on YouTube, Facebook, and I am General Sunbeam, Sunbeam 07 on Wattpad. You have seen me around on social media and live streams or in public spaces or around Texas, largely in shopping center, HB, Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, convention events like IkiCon, Anime Fest, or A Fest. I have never been to ACON, but I heard of ACON. I've been to San Japan in 2016, 2015, around there in the Henry B. Gonzalez, and I've been to Kawawakan to Tango, and it's only 2 days. I've been to Kawawakan twice, and I've been to Etchi Expo, Windbloom, hosted by Phantom Events. I have lived most of my life in Texas, specifically Central Texas, United States, and I have spent years building my presence as a content creator. While I was on YouTube and I wasn't really into content creation, like posting video content of my own stuff here on YouTube or on Facebook, and I was just like posting left and right, just sharing music and just being a viewer audience. So again, just years building my presence as a content creator, creative writer, anime fan, cosplayer, general modeling, as an Asian male model, online commentator, and aspiring anime producer. This live stream is a formal creator update, a personal introduction, and a promotional stream for my long-term dream project, Supremacy, or I should say a little bit louder, Supremacy, clash between heroes and villains. Supremacy is my original Wattpad story, and my in-game career goal that I hope to retire from is to develop it into a serious 2D anime style production. I hope to play some more music in the background. Okay, there we go. And music. No. Okay, well, I'm just having it in the background as a background. Okay, so Supremacy is my original Wattpad story, and my in-game career goal is to develop it into a serious 2D anime style production like Bleach, Naruto, Code Geass, all those anime on Crunchyroll, Hulu, or whatever. I am not saying this casually. I have said it many times before on my previous live stream and on video content, whether that's on YouTube, Rumble. I have said it many times before, and I will continue saying it once more because this is the center of my dream career. I want to become an anime creator, anime producer, writer, director, and creative leader behind my own original animated project. As you can see, that I'm sharing again my Wattpad on my Wattpad profile on my Wattpad channel, and the top one there is Supremacy: Clash Between Heroes and Villains, and along with my other stories I've written on Wattpad. Supremacy is not just a random story idea. It is not. It is an original world of heroes, villains, regimes, battles, politics, loyalty, betrayal, survival, supernatural power, superstition, horror, isekai, military conflict, and large scale war. It is a world built around identity, symbolism, faction, loyalty, ideology, leadership, and the consequences of power. And of course, colors. Well, I mean, it is again an alternative reality. If God write his story and basically his everlasting story is what we are here in reality, what's going on here on Earth in the universe here. So God is the author of what's going on here, with me and you kind of thing here in this Earth and here what's going on here. I'm the god of my own story of supremacy, clash between heroes and villains. I'm the author. I'm the god. I'm basically am the creator, the director, and I'm going to create my own universe, my own version of Earth. That's how to put it that way. The story centers around 8 major absolute leaders, 4 heroic leaders, and 4 villainous leaders. Each one commands their own regime, army, followers, cities, and belief system. These are not ordinary fighters or ordinary rulers. They are larger than life leaders whose presence shapes the future of the world. On the heroic side, there is General Sunbeam. On the heroic side, there is General Sunbeam, which I can say that's me right there. If I see my own character on television, on anime that I created, I can say that's me right there. Oh, that's me right there. That's me right there. That's me, General Sunbeam. That's me. I would love to see that. I hope they come true. But yes, on the heroic side, there is General Sunbeam, leader of the solar regime. There is Lady Moonbeam, leader of the lunar regime. There is ex Vice Colonel Starbeam, leader of the star regime. And there is Professor Galaxbeam, leader of the galaxy regime. On the villainous side, there is Lord Darkwing, leader of the Darkin regime. There is Blackwing, leader of the Blacken regime. There is Shadowwing, leader of the Shadow regime, and there is Doctor Deathwing, leader of the Death regime. The core idea is simple but powerful. Only equals can defeat equals. Ordinary armies, lesser fighters, and normal forces cannot easily defeat an absolute leader. These leaders exist on a higher level of power, authority, and narrative importance. That creates a large-scale clash between superpowered leaders, military factions, political regimes, ideological conflict, and world-changing consequences. This is the anime I want to produce. I want supremacy to grow beyond Wattpad. I want it to become more than a live stream topic, more than a social media post, more than AI concept images, and more than ideas sitting inside my head. I want to see animated scenes. I want to hear voice acting. I want to hear dramatic music, opening themes, ending themes, sound effects, battle scores, emotional dialogue, and cinematic moments. I want to see posters, shirts, cups, merchandise, trailers, manga style panels, and eventually a full anime style production. I am open to multiple creative pipelines. The first path is the traditional human led anime production pipeline. That means writers, character designers, storyboard artists, animators, background artists, voice actors, editors, composers, sound designers, producers, legal support, funding, studio coordination, marketing, and distribution. That is a dream pipeline. That is the kind of serious production I hope and dream to build one day. And I grossly doubt that. That is 99% that ain't gonna happen, and 1% is a lucky lottery. It's like finding the golden ticket in the needle of a haystack kind of thing. I doubt I will get that kind of opportunity, and I doubt that anybody will come forward and help me fulfill that dream and become that structure like Crunchyroll. Like I doubt it. The second path is ethical AI assisted support. I use AI tools for concept development, drafting, visual planning, brainstorming, story organization, pitch materials, and early stage creative support. I know AI is controversial, and I understand that many people have strong opinions about it. That is why I am being transparent and honest about when using AI assisted tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and all that. I am not pretending that AI concept images are the same as a completed anime or hand drawn human artists. Uh-uh. I am using available tools within my budget to visualize and communicate the world I have carried in my imagination for years or for decades. My goal is not to deceive anyone and to steal money or to commit fraudulent behavior. My goal is to build something meaningful that is related to me. I'm sure everyone has dreams and their in-game career goals that they hope to retire to. I'm sure that's normal as a human habit. And that is my goal is to create my own anime, to produce my own anime. So many animes out there, new animes coming in this year. I heard that Genshin Impact is going to make an anime adaptation based on Demon Slayer, same producer or same animation style as Demon Slayer. I want to use that as an example, but as you can see, I'm really stressing here that nobody has came forward as of now, as of June 17, 2026, at the time of this live stream nobody has stepped forward or reached out on Messenger, Instagram, or Discord on the chat or posted or respond or reaching out and saying, Sunbeam Titan, General Sunbeam, I heard you're trying to make anime. I'm gonna help you out. I got the network, I got the tools, I got the people, I got the funds, the finances. I'm going to help you make it on the big screen television, on TV. So far, I would like to hear that. And so far, nobody has come forward or stepped forward to help me out make that a reality. I'm very frustrated about it. I don't like any other advice that has nothing to do with what I'm looking for here. This is what I want, and this is what I'm open to for suggestion, recommendation, advice, and who to reach out to. I'm hoping to email Crunchyroll or something, Rooster Teeth, Hulu, Netflix, all these streaming services, all these anime studios. I'm hoping to pitch this idea and hoping that my live stream can go viral and connect with anime industries, studios, all that. So yes, I know AI is controversial, and I've been using AI because I want to save money and I really want to produce my own anime really bad. I am in my early 30s, and I don't want anything bad happen to me, or trying really hard to pursue this dream career goal. So yeah, I am using available tools to visualize and communicate the world I have carried in my imagination for years. So I'm not here to deceive anyone and not to cause any mistrust. My goal is to build something that is personally meaningful to me, and again, to produce my own anime. I want to take supremacy from idea to written story to concept visuals to pitch materials to collaboration to production and eventually to the screen, television screen. Anyone with advice, collaboration interest, animation experience, voice acting interests, art skills, music skills, writing experience, editing ability, production knowledge, studio connections, fundraising guidance, investors, financiers, legal guidance, and marketing knowledge or streaming and distribution advice is welcome to reach out respectfully. I'm very open with those advice and collaboration requests and interests. And I mean it. I cannot say this enough. I have said this so many times on my previous live stream or on video content on YouTube, Rumble, and now I have already made several posts on Facebook, Instagram, maybe on Discord, And many friends and those that have seen me are reading or have read my posts have already got the gist of what I want and what I care about. Cannot stress that enough. I am especially interested in connecting with animators, artists, producers, writers, voice actors, music composers, storyboard artists, character designers, editors, and people who understand anime production or independent animation. I am also interested in hearing from people who understand crowdfunding, Kickstarter, Jumpstarters, and all that. Business development, anime merchandise, convention promotion, social media growth, and entertainment pitching. I cannot stress this enough. This is my dream career goal. Again, this is my dream career goal. Producing my own anime. Supremacy right there on Wattpad. Supremacy, clash between heroes and villains. 4 centuries later into the future of the ongoing prestige of the dominance era of 5007. After one war, yet another, what was left battling continuously in the are the 8 worlds, powerful belligerent nations or regimes. The solar regime, lunar, star, galaxy, darken, blacken, shadow, and death, centered around those 8 regimes and their powerful leaders. That's what I'm trying to pitch. I want to become one of the creators who takes an original story and develops it into something larger. I want to be among anime creators, producers, directors, and storytellers who build worlds that people remember. I know it is competitive. I know it is super stressfully competitive and oversaturated with other creators like myself, other artists competing against one another like it's a civil war. Like it's an artistic civil war, and there is severe amount of starving artists and not a lot of demands and value in artistic's career in general. It is that competitive, it is that fierce, and it's so oversaturated and it's so unfair. I know it is expensive as well. It is expensive with the inflation going on. I know it is difficult and complicated and complex. I know it takes more than one person in terms of manpower. But I also know that every major project. I'm sorry. Let me repeat that. But I also know that every major project begins with someone refusing to give up on the idea. I have been writing for years since working at main events. I've been writing on Wattpad. I found a friend named Wolf Dog, or an online friend named Wolf Dog 12 or something. Wolf Dog have introduced me to Wattpad, and I created my Wattpad in 2013. As you can see it on there, as you can see it. Yeah, there's Wolf Dog right there. That is following me. Wolf Dog. Let me click on that. Yeah, Wolf Dog 19 at Wolf Dog 19 has 24 followers and joined January 3rd, 2013, which is the same year that I created my Wattpad here. So Wolf Dog 19 has introduced me to Wattpad, and there's my profile, and you can see I'm stuck at 10 followers as of June 17th, 2026. At the time of this live stream recording update, stuck at 10 followers, and have written 3 stories right here. I'm actually surprised I have over 502 readers, 479 readers, and 1,000 readers on Supremacy, Clash Between Heroes and Villains. I'm not the best writer, and I'm sorry if I'm using ChatGPT or AI assisted tools to help me write, but I'm not making any money out of this directly here on Wattpad. All I care about is to turn this Supremacy into an anime adaptation for free on the house, just as an entertainment. I mean, at least for me personally, in an egotistical manner, I want to see it turn into an anime. I want to see all that traditional pipeline into one. I want to watch my own anime, just like how I watch other anime: Bleach, Death Note, Code Geass, Inuyasha, ReZero, Sword Art Online, Saga of Tanya the Evil, JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, like all these cartoon animation, all these serious animations from different independent anime creators, directors, producers. I can't stress that enough that how much I really want to see Supremacy, Clash Between Heroes and Villains come to life as an art in motion anime on the big screen television. But you can see I am still stuck at 10 followers right there. 10 followers as of June 17, 2026. And I joined January 11th, 2013, before all the modern AI tools have made it to the market on the internet. You can see that I posted here and still stuck at 10 followers. I'm very stressed about it while I'm not going viral on Wattpad. And you see the date of the post was 2019, but I posted all these somewhere around 2014 and 15, and they somehow got meticulously updated. I mean, these are posted around, should have been originally posted around 2014, between 2014 to 2017, but I must have written all this. This must have been updated and reposted around 2018. This is at the earliest time when COVID-19 occurred, before the lockdown, the stay-at-home order, and all that. As you can see, the date went down 2025 to 2026, around January, early of 2026. So between 2019 through 2026, I've been posting over 100 chapters, but somewhere around here, like chapter 50 to 101, I use AI assisted tools, ChatGPT, to help me write. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and edit my profile. There you go. So now I'm staying updated and posted. My Wattpad now changed to General Sunbeam at Sunbeam 007. That's my dream goal right there, my career dream goal. So yeah, I want to become one of those. I want to become one of the creators who takes an original story and develops it into something larger. I want to be among anime creators, producers, directors, and storytellers who build worlds that people remember. I know it is competitive. I know it is expensive. I know it is difficult. I know it takes more than one person. But I also know that every major project begins with someone refusing to give up on the idea. I have been writing for years. I have posted content for years. I have shared my story, my thoughts, my updates, my images, my live streams, and my personal journey across different platforms. I am still growing, I am still learning, and I am still trying to reach the right audience, and I am still persevering and not giving up. So, this is my public creator statement. I am General Sunbeam. I am a writer. I am a content creator. I am an anime dreamer. I am an inspiring anime producer. I am building supremacy, clash between heroes and villains. I am working hard to turn my original Wattpad story into a serious anime style project. The Wattpad story is available, as I shared on my link, somewhere on Facebook and YouTube, along with my other social media handles, links to Twitch, Rumble, and still I am stuck in a stagnant position. I am stuck in a stagnant position. I'm not breaking 50 followers on Wattpad. I'm not breaking 50 or 100 followers on Twitch. And I'm stuck at 56 followers on my Rumble channel on General Sunbeam. And I'm not going over 100 or more on Instagram as General Sunbeam. And I'm not breaking 200 subscribers on YouTube as General Sunbeam. Going by facts that anyone can see, because I can see it, you can see it. I'm just being honest, and you have to give me that. And I doubt I'll grossly grow viral or be viral. But my dream is to produce my own anime, Supremacy, Clash Between Heroes and Villains. So the Wattpad story is somewhere on the link. You can look at it, and I'm already clearly showing it on my Wattpad channel. You can see it right there. Wattpad.com/user/sunbeam007. That's the link. And you can see it right here. You can search it up on Wattpad for those that care to read, likes to read fan fiction and such. You can search it. Stuck at 10 followers on Wattpad. So, to everyone watching, sharing, reposting, subscribing, following, watching, commenting, or simply hearing me out from start to finish, thank you very much. Your support matters. Your attention matters. Your feedback matters. Your willingness to listen matters. And I do appreciate tips and donation. I can open my bank and hoping to put that as the traditional pipeline to pay those that are willing to come forward to bring those tools and to make it all a reality. I'm producing Supremacy, Clash Between Heroes and Villains of my own anime on the television screen. Please support the journey by checking out the story, sharing the link, reposting the stream, subscribing to the channel, or following, and helping Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains reach more people. This is General Sunbeam Live. This is my formal creator update. This is my original anime dream. This is Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains on Wattpad, based off of Wattpad original story and concept. Stay bright, stay creative, stay aware, stay safe, be aware of your surroundings, and understand right from wrong, and keep moving forward. And I'm gonna continue on. So next, I want to now next off of the segment here of this topic is I want to add a broader awareness segment that connects anime convention concerns, local anime stores, online scams. Okay. Oh, right now I have 192 subscribers. I want to promote that briefly. You can see all this hard work here. So I have 192 subscribers, 846 video posted, in my profile. Same thing on Wattpad.
HEB delivers your Texas favorites with more time slots than ever.
Donna just discovered that on Vinted, she can easily earn extra cash. All she has to do is
Okay. Yeah, just promoting my YouTube channel out there. So I want to add a broader awareness segment that connects anime convention concerns, local anime stores, online scams, Amazon work culture, cancel culture, and my own experience as a creator trying to move forward. First, I want to return to fandom events, Lion and Crown LLC, Windbloom Festival 2026, and the public confusion involving Tixar. I know I have discussed this several times already, but I believe it is important to keep the issue organized and fair and to continue spreading this awareness and reminding the consumer, the customer, and attendees about this. I don't like getting distracted with all this Facebook Messenger and all these chat on Instagram and Discord. But anyway, the main concern is simple. People spend real money on conventions. It costs money to buy tickets, it costs money to pay for the hotel. So that's the main concern here. People spend real money on conventions, attendees buy tickets, vendors and artists pay for booths and tables, guests plan appearances, families book hotels and maybe flight round trip on airplanes, cosplayers prepare outfits, travelers pay for gas, flights, food, and time off work. When an event becomes unclear, postponed, canceled, transferred, or surrounded by unanswered questions, people deserve direct and transparent communication. Like, what the heck is going on? From the public information I have seen, Fandom Events has stated that it ceased operations and will not be producing future events. The same public statement says, uh, let me go ahead and Google up this. There you go. So you can see here clearly. I Google search Fandom Events. Nothing new here. There's a status update. So I'll just go ahead and read. So the same public statement says certain intellectual property assets, including event names and branding, were sold to Lion and Crown LLC, while also stating that Lion and Crown did not assume Fandom Events' past debts, liabilities, refunds, contracts, and or obligations. So any financial obligations, they do not assume financial responsibility or accountability tied to the previous brand. At the same time, Tixar still shows public listings connected to the fandom events group, including Windbloom 2026, Windbloom Exhibitors 2026, Enchanting Shadows exhibitor portals, and Alt Life Expo. That is why this remains confusing for ordinary attendees, vendors, artists, and fans. I am not here to declare anyone guilty of fraud or any sort of criminal misconducts. I am not here to make legal conclusions or any other additional add-ons, testimonies to that, for what is already out there for what it is. I am not here to harass anyone. I want to make that clear. I am here to say and to speak facts based on what's already out there on the internet. So I'm here to say that when a company says one thing publicly, while ticketing pages like Tixar still appear active under the same general event ecosystem, people should slow down, and verify before spending money. If you bought tickets, vendor space, artist alley space, hotel rooms, flights, travel plans, sponsorships, or exhibitor packages, please keep your receipts, invoice, screenshot the event page, save your Tixar confirmation, save emails, save refund responses, save hotel cancellation deadlines, contact the organizer, contact the venue, and contact the ticketing platform when appropriate, and contact your bank and credit card for chargebacks and such. If needed, ask your bank or credit card company about dispute windows. This is not about panic or anxiety. This is about consumer awareness, letting you know that there is something going on behind the scene regarding Windbloom Festival, Art Life Expo, and Enchanting Shadows, tied to fandom events slash Lion and Crown LLC, connected with Tixar on the Tixar.com, the ticketing page. And you can see it right there clearly that it says status update fandom events, and there's all these FAQs and all this here. I'm sharing this again on Facebook and YouTube here just to really document this and to keep everyone fresh and updated. So yeah, that's what's going on. If Windbloom Festival 2026 is still moving forward, then attendees deserve clear answers about who is operating it, who is responsible for refunds, who is handling vendor concerns, who is managing guest announcements, and whether the venue schedule, tickets, and policies are still confirmed. If there is no clear update on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter X, official websites, or Tixar on Tixar.com regarding fandom events, Windbloom Festival, and Alt Life, and Enchanting Shadows, and other related events under that brand, that does not automatically prove wrongdoing, fraud, or such. But it does mean people should ask questions and be concerned about their money if they already spent on their early bird tickets or any tickets to these events. Next, next, I want to talk about Planet Otaku and local anime stores. So Planet Otaku, from my understanding, was in San Antonio and they just closed down. But let's talk about it. So local anime stores, from public announcements I have seen or heard, Planet Otaku stated that it would permanently close its doors on June 3rd, 2026, and it's already past that. As of June 17th, 2026, at the time of this live stream recording, Planet Otaku stated that it would permanently close its doors on June 3rd, 2026. That is unfortunate for anime fans, collectors, and otaku culture because local anime stores are more than merchandise. They are physical gathering points for fans and otaku pop culture and the anime pop culture and such. They help people find manga, figures, posters, plushies, trading cards, cosplay accessories, and fandom items that connect them to the community. When an anime store closes, it feels like the local fandom loses another piece of its space. That is why I continue to encourage people to support legitimate local anime stores, manga stores, comic shops, collectible shops, Japanese bookstores, and fan businesses when possible. I mean, I'm just throwing that out there as a suggestion. I don't expect seriousness about going out and spending $50 or such, but hey, promote, advertise, ask the management position permission to live stream or such. I mean, I went to Dragon's Lair and I felt kind of iffy. I mean, I was honest and letting them know, hey, yes, I am live streaming. You don't mind if I live stream or it's wrong? And then one of the employee of Dragon's Lair told me, yeah, you can live stream, just don't capture the brand or record people, customers. But I'm glad that they let me live stream and trying to at least promote some comics and such. But again, they have their own page on Facebook and social media, so I don't know why. Like, I don't know why they take it personally on not allowing content creators or streamers to live stream within the store or in the house or such. But they can live stream on public property when they stand on the parking lot or sidewalk and capture every surrounding storefronts on the outside, exterior wise. But that's what I'm trying to make a point. If you're on private property, nobody cannot stop them other than city police or the city authorities. So yeah, support these stores and comic shops and such. When possible, please check official pages before driving out because powers, inventory, sales, and closure dates can change. This also connects to scam awareness. Well, let me go back. So also other anime stores that have closed is Nico Nico Anime Store. When I graduated high school, I remember Nico Nico Anime. And then Upo's Anime. They used to have three locations, three stores, and now they all closed down. Anime Pop on Airport Boulevard here in ATX, somewhere in Northwest ATX on Airport Boulevard. They all closed down. It's sad. Now Planet Otaku is among the top of these whole otaku pop anime stores that closed down. These collectible anime stores, they all closed down. Now I don't know if Gift World Collections at Lakeline Mall. If you've been to Lakeline Mall in Cedar Park area, I don't know they're still open or they're closing down. Same with Hot Topic, but I know Press Play at Lakeline Mall closed down, and it's sad. And then new anime stores like Minaso are becoming a chain franchise as well as Popoki or something. Not Popoki. I forgot what it's called. Plushie, Kitty Claw Kitty or something. Those two chains are growing within the franchise, from my understanding. But anyway, this also connects to scam awareness. The internet is full of fake opportunities, fake stores, fake commission offers, fake job offers, fake refund promises, fake recovery agents, fake customer support pages, fake social media profiles, and fake too good to be true deals. Scammers know how to target creators, fans, vendors, job seekers, artists, and people who are emotionally invested in a dream, which is very sad and frustrating, and is infuriating just to hear that all these scams continue to exist. All kinds of scams, even spoofing a legitimate agency or a bank or such. Spoofing. I hate it so much. I don't understand why scammers are trying to do this, go this far to harm somebody financially. I don't understand that. It's wrong, and they should be put behind bars and rot in prison, and should be shamed and called out. If someone sends you a message promising quick money, guaranteed fame, easy promotion, instant anime production, fake sponsorships, fake casting, fake investor help, fake modeling, job gigs, fake job placement, or fake refund recovery, be careful. Do not send money just to receive money. Do not send money just to receive money. That is too good to be true and is a red flag. Do not give personal information to strangers that you don't know or you just met or are barely talking. Do not click do not click suspicious links. Do not move a business conversation off platform too quickly, like on Discord, Telegram, or such, without checking. Like, do not move a business conversation off platform too quickly without checking who you are talking to. Do not trust someone just because they sound professional. And be aware of catfishing, like people with stolen identity and stolen artwork or such. People masquerading to be someone legitimate or someone creating urgency or scare tactic, like someone claiming they are FBI police and then trying to blackmail you. Be careful of blackmailing or sextortion. Be careful of sextortion. That is the most worst scam ever. That is so undermining and damaging. So be careful of someone pretending to be police officer or security, and make sure you know your rights and understand and pay attention to your surrounding and know and be aware of yourself. If you haven't done anything wrong and someone is pretending to be a police officer or law enforcement, be careful of that and do not feel scared or anxious. So I'm throwing that out there. For creators like me, scam awareness matters because I am looking for anime opportunities, creative writing gigs, collaboration, production help, and people who might support supremacy. Supremacy clash between heroes and villains. That makes me a target for people who could pretend to help while only trying to take advantage. I have seen anime producers that have been badly scammed before, and it's sad. So I want to remind myself and viewers, verify before trusting. Do not jump to the conclusion and do not automatically send money without verifying and paying attention to the hyperlink above, www, HTTP, making sure those are legitimate. So pay attention to that. Do your reverse image and report and document. If you see something, say something. Document it, report it to the appropriate channel, and don't fall prey to a scammer. So I want to remind myself and viewers, audiences, verify before trusting, document everything, use official websites, report scams properly, keep screenshots, trust your instincts when something feels off. If it's too good to be true, more than likely it obviously is too good to be true. Now I want to talk about Amazon work culture because that is part of my personal story. Part of my personal story, IRL, I used to work at Amazon. I work at Amazon and used to work there, and I left because of management, policy disagreements, work culture, metrics or rates, numbers, or work quota, and the pressure of being measured constantly. I know Amazon is a major company with advanced logistics, robotics, scanning systems, productivity tools, and computerized workflow systems. I also know some people may benefit from Amazon jobs, pay, benefits, and opportunities. But from my own experience, the warehouse environment was not where I wanted to stay long term. To stay long term. It looks like I'm gonna have to pause there and create part two of this live stream because I have to get ready to head off to work as a pool attendant at this community location. So yeah. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, prepare, and then all right, just making sure my phone is charged. Okay, just make sure I got my phone batteries charged and all that. So anyway, thank you for hearing me out from start to finish. Thank you for reposting, sharing, and promoting. I appreciate it. I appreciate the advertisement. I appreciate the publicity. I love to make a name for myself. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, following my Instagram, Rumble, and here on Facebook, and promoting my Twitch, Sunbeam0072 on Twitch. I hope to break over 100 or 200 followers, subscribers, watchers, and such. But I will continue this live stream whenever I have the free time and then try to go back on what I said about the Amazon work culture and management. And yeah, again, just promoting my Wattpad as I'm stuck at 10 followers. I am General Sunbeam, Sunbeam007, or Sunbeam. Thank you for following me and thank you for hearing me out and hoping someone from the anime industry studios like Crunchyroll representative or so to come forward, step forward, and help me bring Supremacy Clash Between Heroes and Villains to life. I'm continuing to promote and to push that effort and that endeavor, hoping to reach the right audience and hoping to pitch this idea out there. So thank you. Thank you for hearing me out. I'm going to head out and do my job as a pool monitor, pool attendant, and hopefully that to enforce the rules because I don't like enforcing the rules, but I have to. I'm hoping to keep swimmers and residents and the community safe, making sure they follow, no running, walk, no food or drinks, no alcohol, no glass containers or sharp object. I'm just simply saying all that out loud here because you have seen me around, you have seen me somewhere, and this is who I am, Sunbeam Titan. All right, well, enough talking. I gotta get ready. Peace.